My dear students, I am Artatrana Bisvaprasanna from DAV Autonomous College Titilagarh. This is my second part of video tutorial on networking. In this part we will discuss about the network connecting devices. So let's start.
Data communication equipment is a physical piece of equipment worked as an interface between sender and the medium and the receiver. Modem, bridge hub, repeater, router gateway are some examples of DCE. Data terminal equipment is the telecommunication name given to the senders and receivers equipment. Sender equipment is a source of binary digital data. It may be a mainframes, computers, workstation, telephone, handset. Receiver equipment is a destination for binary digital data. It may be a mainframe, computer, workstations, TV, printer, telephone, handset. Medium refers to the communication stream through which data is transmitted. Example of some widely used cables are twisted pair, coaxial cable, fiber optics, through which data is transmitted. Radio frequencies, microwave links, infrared links are some other examples. Communication protocol is a set of rules that must be obeyed by both senders and receivers for ensuring the correct communication. Modem, repeater, hub, bridge, switch, router, gateway are some widely used network connecting devices. Each of them works at a specific layer of OSI model. Repeater and hub work at physical layer. Modem and bridge works at data link layer. Router works at network layer. Gateway works at transport layer and all the layers above it. The modem word is an abbreviation of modulation and demodulation. A modem is a data communication equipment which establish a communication between more than one data terminal equipment or computers via telephone lines, which also called voice channel. At the sender's end, modem converts the DTE digital signal to analog signal that can be carried out by telephone lines, which is called modulation. At the receiver's end, modem receives the analog signal and converts it back into digital signal, which is called demodulation. Modem is connected to the terminal computers with RS-232 serial port having 25-pin male connectors and outgoing phone line with an RJ11 cable connector. There are two basic physical types of modems: external modem and internal modem. External modem sits next to the computer and internal modem is a plug-in circuit board placed inside the computer. The figure shows the analog and digital connection of modem. Digital connection is the connection between modem and terminal computers. Analog connection is the connection between the modem and outside world. Repeater is a layer 1 network device primarily used to regenerate the bit pattern of electrical signals and restores signals for long-distance transmission by reshaping the signal, amplifying the waveform, redimming the signal to avoid collision on the network. It regenerates bit pattern of original signal so noise is not amplified with original signal as in amplifier. Repeater operates at the physical layer of OSI model. Used for the connection of Ethernet to Ethernet and token ring to token ring. Main purpose is to extend the LAN segment beyond physical limits. Disadvantages of repeaters are: it can't join two cable segments using different access methods. Don't desegment a network. Traffic that appears on one side appears on both sides. Provides no isolation between segments. Here in this figure, there are two Ethernet or local area networks are connected through repeater to regenerate the bit pattern of the electrical signal. Hub is called Layer 1 network device because it works on the physical layer of OSI model. Hub is a concentrator that provides a central point for cables from several workstations, LAN devices, servers, and peripherals. Hub is also called multiport repeater as it regenerates the bit patterns of the electrical signal like repeater having multiple ports for multiple connections. Hub connection is half duplex. It is not an intelligent device as it can't store MAC address. It always broadcasts the signal it receives. It has single collision domains so chances of collision is high. There are two types of hubs, that is active hub and passive hub. Active hubs need electricity to amplify the electrical signal. Passive hubs require no electricity, just receive and forward the signal. It is mainly used to create star topology in networking. The first figure shows the normal hub connection mechanism. The second figure tells about the collision domain. Hub has single collision domain. It means there is a single point of entry and exit for all the signals. So there is a high chance of collision occurrence. Bridge is a layer 2 network device as it works on data link layer of OSI model. Bridge is an intelligent device as it can store MAC address, and through this MAC ID, it is able to check source and destination address before receiving and sending signal. It inspects incoming traffic and decide whether to forward or reject the signal. It is used to connect multiple network segments or LAN segments. It filters data traffic and reduces the amount of traffic on a LAN by dividing it into LAN segments. It has two collision domains, so better than repeater and hub. This figure shows the bridge connection which connects two LAN segments. Switch is a layer 2 network device as it works on data link layer of OSI model as a bridge. Switch is also called multiport bridge as it works like a bridge having multiple ports. It is an intelligent device as it maintains content accessible memory or CAM table and MAC address to store the source and destination addresses. Switch first broadcasts, then unicasts and multicasts. Switch has a single broadcast domain and every port has separate collision domain. It reduces collision. There are many types of switches such as store forward, cut through, fragment free, adaptive switches. It comes with 8 or 16 or 24 or 48 ports. Wireless switch has speed up to 10 Mbps. Wired switch has speed up to 100 Mbps. Here is the figure of switch connection having separate collision domain at each port, and a single broadcast domain. So it reduces collision. Router is a layer 3 internet working device, as it works on network layer of OSI model, and connects two or more networks. It is also called WAN device. In router every port has its own broadcast domain. It uses IP address, to send data in form of packets from one network to another network. It maintains routing table. Routers are of two types. Static router requires an administrator to manually set up and configure the routing table. Dynamic router automatically maintains the setup and configuration of routing table. It comes with 2 or 4 or 8 ports. It has speed from 10 Mbps to 10 Gbps. Here is the figure of router connection. It connects two remote networks having different IP addresses, so that it is useful for configuring wide area network. Gateway is an internet working device that connects to similar networks. A gateway is a hardware and software device that is used to interconnect LANs or host networks and WANs or remote networks with completely different structures. It acts as an entry or exit point of a network. Gateway links two systems that don't use same communication protocols, data formatting structures, languages, and architectures. Gateways perform protocol and packet conversion. Gateways operates at the transport layer and all the layers available above it. Its primary goal is to translate each source layer protocol to appropriate destination layer protocol. Here the figure shows the gateway connection. It connects two dissimilar networks. Thank you students for being with me in this video tutorial.
These are some reference books that you must read with your prescribed CHSE book to gain more knowledge.